Hi guys, welcome back to Odd Vlogs, and today we are going to go explore a palace. So I actually had to catch up on whose palace this was because I was asleep on the bus the whole time here.
Good job, Audrey.
I was so tired. We are at Versailles, and this is the palace of Marie Antoinette and King Louis.
Yeah, there were actually a few kings that lived here.
There's a lot of kings. It's hard to keep track of their names, but it's so ginormous. Okay, that's just the gate. Like, bro, the gate is fancy.
Do you think that's real gold?
I don't know. Maybe once. I don't know.
Let's go touch it. We can. Let's go touch it. You're touching the gold.
I don't know if it's real or not. I can't ever tell.
It's spray paint.
Oh. Oh, look. You can't really see. Here, look at inside the courtyard. That's what it looks like inside. And then there's giant buildings surrounding it everywhere. That building over there was used for the carriages. That building over there was used for horses. And everyone was starving here, but they had a whole building for horses. So they probably were not good leaders. But I don't know, that is so crazy. Let's take a tour of the inside. Okay, we're in the building now. And there's this really cool light right here. I think she was talking about it was like very rare and expensive, but I don't remember what it's called. But I gotta follow my tour. Whoa, oh my goodness. This room is full of pictures. Wow. That is crazy. I'd be here all day looking at these pictures. Okay, we're here in another picture room, and this is the largest canvas in the world, and this is on the ceiling. Oh my goodness, like, I don't even know how to show you. It's so large. But yeah. Here we go. Woo! Here's the outside with the beautiful gardens. The windows are so tall and huge. But yeah, oh, here's another view of the gardens. Oh, it's in the shape of a heart, kind of. This was the Queen of France from Poland. And that's a portrait of her. And this is like a guard kind of military room, and it has a bunch of like military pictures with cannons, and everything is red because that was their favorite color, was dark red. But look at the chandeliers and how like detailed they are. Everything is so fancy. So more about the painting and her dress. So underneath her dress is a basket, and that's why it's so poofy. And then her top, there's a wooden board to keep her like standing straight, and only princesses and queens could wear it. But it's impossible to sit down in. So that'd be so uncomfortable, but that's what they used to do. And the dog is so cute. Aww. Here is the king's bedroom. Oh my goodness, look at that bed. And then look how cool this clock is. It's even encased. But this is what it looks like. There's even like little poof balls at the top. That's a fancy bed. And then there's curtains. Wow. This is where a huge silver throne used to be, and that was the platform for the throne. And there's 3 hooks at the top that would hold onto the throne. Like, imagine how giant that was. That would have been so cool to see. Alright, so now we're in this room that looks like it could be a giant dining room. And the chandeliers are actually made of silver, solid silver. And this is a giant room, like, oh my goodness, this would feed a bunch of people. Fun fact time, Mom, guess what? Don't yawn, I see you yawning. We're tired.
We tore a lot, so we're tired.
Okay, fun fact time. Did you know, Dad, that here in Versailles was the first time that anyone saw themselves fully, like in a mirror?
Oh, really?
So,
yeah. 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, there's mirrors all along the walls, and no one really saw their full body until they came here. This was the first place. I guess so, because I mean, you never really knew what you looked like.
That's when they started becoming self-conscious and checking each other out.
Probably. Makes
Now
sense.
it's all for the selfies.
Aw, selfie.
Selfie.
This is what the tables looked like when they had a meal. The napkins are so fancy and folded. Oh, and then there's the chairs. Okay, you guys, we're finally outside. It is so sweltering in there. There's so many people. It's so crowded. But we're in like the courtyard and
Going through the princess's rooms.
yeah, we're gonna go through the princess's
Really quickly though,
rooms.
because we're not really supposed to be guided through here.
Secret, secret. But yeah, look how like even the roof is plated in gold. Wow, fancy. And I cannot step anymore. This hurts so bad. My calves are burning and I'm sweating and I just want to eat some food. I would not recommend going on a super busy day. I mean, I guess all the days are busy, but it would have been better if we went on this tour with no one there, but that's like impossible. So, I mean, it's still really cool to see, but really hot. So if you ever come here, just expect it to be so crowded. Okay, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to see her bedroom because they sold off a lot of the things.
Most of the furniture is sold.
What the heck? But we're in her music room. Queen Victoria's music room. So imagine having this as your music room. This is giant. Once again. Okay, tell me if you think this is a couch or a bed. It could be either one. But it's like fancy like the King's because it has a little
Big chair.
puffy stuff. Yeah, it looks like a giant chair. And then that looks like a tiny, tiny bed, but it could be a chair too. Here's her study room and like library. So there's a bunch of books encased and chairs to read. Okay guys, so I know this is the bedroom because this is chambre. So that is her bed. Looks kind of squishy, but very fancy still. And everything is the same color and same pattern. Okay, you guys, we are here outside at Les Jardins, which is the gardens. And, you know, that water fountain looks so nice. I just want to jump in it because it's so hot outside, but it's better than being inside. But all the pretty flowers, they are so colorful and I don't know, this is beautiful. Okay guys, so we're leaving the castle. Here's the other side of the garden. But this courtyard is humongous. Like probably as big as the castle itself. Here's like a little another garden area with statues just surrounding it. Ooh, and there's music playing too. But this is not all. It keeps going all the way down. Oh my gosh, I see a little sneaky place. Okay, if you look in the hedges over there, there's this opening, which kind of looks like an opening to a maze, right?
Maze Runner, oh my god.
Yeah, you see it?
We're in Maze Runner. Okay, are you ready for this movie?
We can play sardines.
Are you gonna go in the maze?
I'm gonna go in the maze.
Oh no.
Okay, you guys, so we've been traveling through this like maze of just greenery, and we came over here and whoa! What? Hidden courtyard?
Insane!
Oh my gosh, there's so many secrets to this place. Whoa! That is crazy. Okay guys, this could be like another episode of Lost because I am like, I don't even know where we are. If we didn't have our tour guide, I'd be completely confused where we are because we're like in this grove of just a bunch of like trees and vines and stuff. And seriously, this could be the world's largest maze. Like we went to the world's largest maze in Hawaii, but I feel like this one would beat it if it was called a maze. Because it's just, there's so many of them. And it just goes like this for miles. Yeah, that would be a lot of upkeep that I wouldn't want to do, but I guess they had a lot of servants and gardeners. Okay guys, so we found our way out of the maze and this is where we were before. We were at the palace and now we made it to the other side, but guys, it keeps going so far and there's
no end in sight.
Little boats over there too that you can like row. And Now we're gonna try to find some place to eat because it's lunchtime and we're all pretty hangry. Just kidding, we're just hungry. Maybe some of us are a little bit hangry. But yeah, it's time for lunch. All right, lunch has been served. We're still waiting for our salmon and steak, but we got our salad.
Get some rabbit food. Little rabbit food. Munchy munchy on rabbit food.
Yep, here's our salad. I started eating mine already. And they had wine on the table, but we don't drink wine, and we said, can we have some Coke? And they all brought us individual Cokes with ice, which is a rarity here because they don't serve any soda or any drinks with ice, even water. They have room temperature soda, room temperature water, which is so weird because we're not used to that, but that was very nice. Oh, you got a cup of ice. Yes. Ty got his meal, but he left his fork on this other plate. The lady took it, and now he has to eat his food like this. Oh! Oh, he likes it. He got the steak. Yummy, yummy.
Here, Ty. Take that too.
We got our salmon. Sing your salmon song. Go.
Have a salmon song?
Yeah.
A little fishy swimming through the water. And a big old hook came by.
Oh, that's sad.
Now salmon sitting on my plate.
Oh.
Atlantic salmon.
Yummy. I hope it's cooked salmon though, because I've never had raw. Oh yay, good. Look how pretty these flowers are. Smell the flowers. Smell good. Good. All right, for dessert we have our apricot tarts. How do you say it? Apricot? Is it apricot? Apricot? Okay, lunch is over and our next stop is seeing Marie Antoinette's little castle. Little castle. So this was like her summer home. And this is only part of it. This is not all of it. But there's the fancy gates again.
It is smaller than her other.
It is smaller, but still a mansion. Okay, we are inside and in like this little tunnel area. Look at the windows. Let's see what's inside. Mom likes a smaller cottage mansion better.
Way better than a big mansion.
Oh, where is this tunnel gonna lead? It's kind of like Harry Potter.
Already, like this hallway is way better. Well, not a cottage, it's still a mansion, but like
Compared to the giant mansion, little cottage.
I would not have a giant mansion. This one's more like reasonable for king and queen, but this is just their like summer house.
Oh, and the garden's outside here. Did you see the garden? There we were. Okay. Drew and I are hiding in the corner because it's the coolest part of the room. I just hid into the other corner where like we have a table and there was a spider web in there. Everyone decided to move in the kitchen now. And it's really hot again. This is how we stay together. We only... There's Marie Antoinette marble statue right there. Look. There she is. Okay, so this is her bed. And you might think it's small, but apparently they used to like sleep kind of while sitting up because they didn't want to mess up their head. I didn't.
You know, gotta have the hair on fleek. Look at that.
It actually looks kind of comfy because I'm super tired.
We're all really tired right now.
We're separated from the group and it's cold in here. I'm wearing this. Dun, 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 dun. We're back. Back to the very, 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 very crowded area. All right, we're here at her garden. This is what it looks like outside. Now you think this is pretty massive, but I bet it's even bigger. It always gets bigger. Okay, but that looks pretty cool, way over there. And then there's the house we just came out of. Time to follow the tour. This is her theater. Instead of chairs, they had benches.
Her own theater that she would like act on the stage. She'd be up and down the stage.
She was the first YouTuber.
Oh my goodness. This is a lake. How would you like to have this as your backyard?
This is in the middle of her personal mini forest.
Yeah, she has a little forest that we just exited out of.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Whoa, the stones are very cool.
Okay guys, so this is Marie Antoinette's village, but guess what? She was the only one that lived in it because they made this all for her. No one else lived in this. So this whole area, plus her castle, plus all this land is just for her. Wow. This is really cool though. I want to live in the village. Which one would be my house?
You would have that house.
That one or that one? The lighthouse?
No, that one.
It looks like, you know, like a movie set. It looks like this is all like staged and like they're all just giant props. Okay guys, we're back from seeing the palaces and we're on the bus and Ty is trying to rescue this poor little flying ant that's been trying for so long to get out the window, but it can't.
Stop! I can't.
He's trying to save it.
I can't see, so I can't get him.
I'm trying to help too.
Oh, I'll see. It was down right here before and Ty somehow like blew him up there and he's so close to getting out the window.
Don't fall, Jimmy.
Poor little ant. The ants here bite though, so.
No, we want to save it. It's friendly.
Did you get it, Ty?
It's right there.
Oh, don't fly. If you fly, you fall.
Yeah, I swear. If this little ant flies down.
It's just
Gently.
Okay, he's. Okay. Oh!
Why free?
Are you just blew in the window? Is he stuck on your head? He's on his head.
Oh, he's blue.
Yay, good job, Ty. He's out by this building. Okay, it was so fun seeing the palaces today. Which one was your favorite part?
I liked the forest and the theater and Marie Antoinette's castle.
I like her castle too. Hers was, I mean, they were both like crazy, unrealistic, but hers was better. And I feel like more cozy, especially with the village that she owned all by herself.
She had a lot of crazy
And nobody
things.
lived in?
She had way too much stuff.
Mom's favorite part was that too. She wishes she was her, but
I'd be a villager.
she wishes she was a villager.
She wishes she wasn't her. She wishes she had like part of the like stuff, like the village.
I'd live in the village because like the castles are too just like grand and stuffy and I don't know.
Yeah. See, and I was like, I like the forest.
I like the forest too. I like
forest?
the ground.
The forest. There was that opening that we showed you guys that opened up into like a lake and like a rock like waterfall thing and like a little musician corner. If we just remove the musician corner and add in like a cottage, that's like perfect.
Alright, so that was super fun exploring, and if you guys liked it, we've explored a lot of other castles here on this trip, so make sure to check out that video right here, and also check out the video that YouTube is suggesting to you right here. I have no idea what it is, so you gotta tell me what it is, and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn from red to gray. Do you know what time it is, Dory? Random dance party on the bus. Dance party. Dance party. Dance party, Jake.